Hey, how you doing? I'm Steve Schmidt with No Limit.
And I'm Paul Fick.
Today we are going to work on power. We're going to build some strength in our back. We're going to bring you 3 different exercises that are focused on the back, the posterior part of the body. And we're going to start with some dumbbell work in a series. We're going to throw that into a little bit of a triple set. We're going to work on the back of the core, and then we're going to finish up the day with a little bit of back cardio. So focusing on the back, focusing on the rear delts, scapula, rhomboids, low back, and glutes. Paul's just doing a nice dynamic warm-up right now. He's trying to get those synovial joints in his shoulders nice and fired up. A good routine would be arm circles, chain breakers, large runners, hands on your forehead, open and close the door, and anything else that's going to warm those shoulders up. Even if you want to throw a couple push-ups in there, that'd be fun. First exercise that we're going to do is a heavy dumbbell single arm row. We're going to use a bench to support our one leg and one arm. And we're going to try to bring this dumbbell up for a max of 8 reps. I want you guys to use a weight at home that's going to be very heavy for you that you can only do 8 reps with. Because we're going to throw a couple other exercises in here to add a superset here. All right, so notice first and foremost, Paul's back is like a tabletop. We're trying to get a nice flat back here. As Paul's dropping that dumbbell, he's opening up that scapula. And as he rows that dumbbell up to his armpit, he's squeezing that scapula shut, okay? So once again, 8 reps each side. All right, we're gonna immediately superset that single arm dumbbell row with a TRX suspension trainer exercise right now. We're gonna bring it into 12 W's. That's when you throw a row in there and then you flare your hands out wide and keeping your elbows tight, okay? Notice how Paul's trying to carry the momentum into that full motion W here, okay? If you try to break them up into 2 different moves, it actually puts a little bit of stress on that joint. So he's carrying that momentum all the way into the full extension here, okay? We're gonna stick to 12 reps. All right, the final exercise for this series is going to be a barbell bent row, okay? So we are using a 45-pound barbell right now. Whatever weight you use, it could be dumbbells, it could be a lighter bar, it could be just a weighted bar. We are gonna go for speed here. We're gonna go for 20 seconds on, we're gonna go for 20 seconds rest, and then we're gonna hit it again for a 20-second finisher here. Okay, so a couple things before we get started. Notice how Paul, when he bends over, he's got a really flat back again. We're gonna focus on the scapula here. Ready, and go. This is all about speed here, okay? So because it's only 20 seconds, really burn it out. Trying to squeeze those shoulder blades together, crack that walnut as we say. After this 20 seconds is done, time, go ahead and put the weight down, shake it out, rest, take advantage of this 20 seconds because we're gonna hit it again for max effort. On this final set of 20, let's turn our hands around and reverse the grip here just to add in a little extra challenge, okay? 3, 2, 1, and go. Once again, squeezing the scapula, squeezing the shoulder blades together in the back here. Nice straight line down that spine. Hit it for 20 seconds. And time. Good job. All right, for the core exercises for the back day, we are going to superset 2 different exercises. We're going to start with 15 reps each, and then we're going to drop down to 10 reps each. These are all consecutive, so let's go back to back on this. First exercise is a Superman. All right, notice how Paul's lifting everything up off the ground. Really, the only thing that's on the ground are his hips and his belly button, okay? Legs come up, upper body comes up. This is really a low lumbar focus exercise. We're going to do 15 reps of that, and we're going to immediately turn over, and then we're going to superset this with hip ups, okay? Now, on these hip ups, I really want you to focus on when getting those hips as high as you can, squeezing those glutes together. You're going to get a little bit of activation in your glutes and your hamstrings. You may even feel this in your calves a little bit. All right, 15 reps in this set, and then we're going to flip over into a Superman to go 10 and 10. All right, we're going to finish today off with cardio on the ropes. We're going to stick with a bent over exercise. Paul's going to do a rope fly here, and he's going to try to slam those things together at the bottom of this. We're going to hit for 20 seconds, and then we're going to finish the series off with a 30-second rope runner, okay? When you work the back out, the smaller muscle group that gets influenced is the bicep. So to finish off today's exercise, involve a little bicep is absolutely fine here, okay? So for the first bent fly on the rope, we're going to hit it for 20 seconds. Ready? Go. Yeah, slam into the fourth ground here. Once again, we're going to focus on squeezing that scapula at full extension here, okay? As he brings it back down, he's going to squeeze his chest and try to slam those things on the ground. When I say time, you switch it. After 20 seconds, we're going to a 30-second rope run. And time. Good. Now really, really good. Really focusing on that bicep. Let's go ahead and straighten that arm and bend it as much as you can. Now this is 30 seconds, so let's push it all the way to the end here. Look at the time and give yourself max effort on that final 10 seconds. Ready? And time. Good job. There you go. That's the strength training for your back day. And when we go into another back program, we're going to get a different set of exercises. Hopefully these exercises give you a couple good ideas, something that you can put together in a program on your own. Obviously very, very good idea to get a nice stretch and cool down at this point. Paul's getting a couple suspension stretches here. We're getting some nice lat and low lumbar activation here. Please stick to the script at home. Keep working your butts off and you will see results. Thanks again for your time, guys.